It's me, Pikminmaster123, here with another video. Today, we are playing Creeper World, Anniversary Edition. But Creeper World is part of a saga that I've been doing of Particle Fleet Simulator. They are made by the same people, known as Knuckle Cracker. Okay, now that that's done, we are going to head straight into the story. Now, yes, I've played this before, because it's an extremely old game, but it's still good. So we're going to hop straight in to mission number 1. Guided by the path set by the old man, humanity's final journey has begun. And we are on Hope. Commander, follow my instructions precisely. Time is critical. So Odin City is at the center of your console. Almost ready to launch. Click the collector button. And this is pretty much a solar panel. And what it does is, it moves and transports energy from place to place. Now, energy is then collected at your main base, this building here, and sent everywhere. And we'll see what the rest of these are in a second. But just gonna place this here, and it's gonna start building it using our energy right here. Now, we produce energy by collection. This is depletion, what we use per turn, and then we have energy right here, which is our backup. Now, right now we're using more than we have, so the backup is going down a ton. Now it's going up because we're producing more energy than we are using. I'm just gonna let you guys read this because this is pretty much what I'm saying. So the green area is what it collects, the collection area, and pretty much it's a giant solar panel. So they also, all structures must be connected to your main base, otherwise they don't get energy. There are unfinished collectors here, they're being done as we speak. So we only have minutes before the first wave of Creeper, which is the enemy, arrives. So we have to build a relay. Now this is very long range. It connects like a collector, but it's longer ranged. Now the reason the collector is better is because it actually produces energy. Relays do not. They're just long range receptors. So they create long range connections, but only with other relays. They can be most useful for valleys and direct paths to the base, yeah. And then once they are complete, the blasters will be fully armed. There's one additional blaster here. And then we have to move it. So the creeper has arrived. This is it, Commander. So our blasters will hold it off just long enough to use open rift to get the city out of danger. So we need to power these rift totems. That's the only way to win any level. So click on Odin City. We have to move it. Meanwhile, it'll be connected the entire time. Now, as time progresses, our score goes down. Scored is how long it takes to complete a level. Also, energy moves faster on these than over here. Also, some levels like this one, you have to get out. Like, it's impossible to actually beat. Now that the rift is active, we can safely get out. And now we win. Here's our score, blah blah blah. Not gonna submit my score because I have a better one. Next level is Tartarus. So the rift is complete. We've rifted to the next world, and we have a list of worlds that we can rift to. Goal to leave each world as quickly as possible. On each one we visit, the creeper will hunt us. Destroyed cells into world won't hesitate to destroy the rest. The first rift jump erased all the data. We've lost all the nanotechnology we've had. So we only have collectors and blasters. We have to take all technology that we can, and there's a relay building right here. So there's nanotechnology here that we can take. To collect it, we have to build collectors around it and then activate the rift totems. So we have to also build blasters to stop all of the creeper. And the creeper is coming from the south, where our thing is. Move your blasters slowly, blah blah blah. Each time you jump, build collectors behind the blasters so that you can make more energy. And once we get the schematic, we can build relays again, and then we can get the totems easily. Okay, and the game automatically pauses so we can collect. Now the game will pause. It automatically pauses for a couple of seconds, but it's not perfect. So what we have to do is start powering everything. So these are sealed, by the way. These little things, they will degrade over time. They are not permanent, and the game will start to get dangerous soon. Also, the music isn't that bad, but it's not really music. You can't really hear anything. Actually, gonna do that just in case. You can never be too careful. Now, so our main goal is to get this and then get these. Now, one thing this game hasn't exactly told you is that whenever you do start trying to take down one of these, you can't actually kill them. You can't kill the creeper spawners. Or emitters is what it's specifically called, but still, you can't kill them. They're unkillable. So what you will have to do is slowly push them back. Also, we have a deficit right here, which is not good. We do not want to have a deficit of stuff. So we can now move this guy down so he does more damage. Also, you can't collect energy from a lower level than you're at, which is sort of stupid, but I understand it. understand why. Also, as you can see, these are getting darker and darker and then dissipating and being destroyed. By the way, if I keep on destroying the creeper around the emitter, slow down a little bit. And if I put one right next to it, so it constantly hits the spawning source, like right here, it will slow down immensely. Now it will hardly spawn any more creeper, making this area safe. All I need is one of these turrets. In later levels, I might need two, but it will still slow down the ability of the creeper to produce more. Oh crap. That's not good. Relay technology is now available, and we know this. Now I'm going to move this guy so that we have a little bit added protection from the creeper, because we're on level 4, as you can see by elevation in the bottom corner next to missing time. Now, levels become a very big matter soon. And this is the second highest elevation you can be in the game. But you can also move the command center, which is something you can't really do in later games, which is interesting that they put it in this game. By the way, the reason I'm putting more of those is so the process goes a little bit faster. Also, once these are fully charged, the only way they become uncharged is if they are in creeper. So I don't have to keep on pumping energy into these. And also, shooting this, it has like a water-like mechanic. So destroying this will cause this to go down a little bit. Also, right there, that little like blue bar, that's the level of creeper. And it takes like 5 levels to go be equal to a level right here, or something similar to that. There's no point to me doing all this, but it'll cause us to get more energy faster. And as you can see, there are a bunch of slots for stuff we haven't yet unlocked. So, and all those things will help later. That's a little bit loud of a mechanic. You might recognize those sounds from other video games referencing this one, or using the same sounds, but... And here's the statistics. We're not really going to use this, but you know what? I think that's a little bit, yeah, that's a little bit better than my original one. Okay, so our next score that we have to be is 8,918, and we're going to Fitz. So, the old man gave the coordinates to all the worlds. God only knows where we've got them. Here's the reason we survived this long enough to build Odin City in the first place. Benefit of the doubt. Plus, what other choice do we have? There's a nanotechnology for energy storage. So we have to collect this, and this allows a maximum amount of energy we can store to go up. That's all it is. So it's good for building and stuff, blah blah blah. Be mindful of energy consumption and depletion. Um, so you can't build too many things or power too many things at the same time, or bad things will happen. So, oh crap. Okay, that should be good. The good thing about using a system like this is just it's sort of called the string system. You build it two at a time, and then you build the next one. You don't build all of them at the same time and just make a giant square around your base. It's sort of dumb to do that. And collectors are going to become more and more valuable later on in this game. So, remember to use them efficiently early on. We have a little bit of a deficit going on, but it's going to be okay. So this is storage right here. So they do cost a lot, and I only build two at a time for a reason. Might build three eventually, but definitely not now. So and these creeper emitters are a little bit stronger. You can tell by how tall things are getting. Like, you can tell it by the different layers how tall things are. So we need to start shooting as soon as possible. And getting some more collectors up. Now we have a total of 60 energy. Okay, good, our cannons are starting to go. Also, P is pause. You can also pause right here. Both options are viable, but one's a little better than the other. By the way, in the first game, missions are like 3, 4, maybe even 5 minutes. It doesn't take too long. Oh. Okay, I was wrong about the me saying if it's in Creeper, it goes down. Looks like it stays the same either way. So I think once you open them all up, no matter what, it's gonna be fine. get destroyed. Yeah, I'm just building more relays just so I can get it faster. Move the energy a little bit faster. Because now all the creepers gonna start falling back here. And if creeper is sealed off from other creeper, it'll just dissipate. Like watch, look, it's just dissipating. Nothing's shooting at it. It's just going away on its own. So, creeper also tries to pull back to areas where you haven't shot at it for a while. So it'll all just like congeal into a ball in a way. Okay, and the final level we're gonna do today is called Orion. So that was our original score and time. Let's hop straight into it. Excellent job on the last world, Commander. You outperformed any of the simulator's predictions. You have a natural talent for this command. We might just have a chance with you at the helm. Scanners show a high priority target on the lower part of the map, right here. It's a schematic for a weapon system. The Orions on board say that their military had been working on an anti-creeper mortar system. It can fire over walls and at higher terrain elevations. Blasters need lines of sight, which is what we have seen. They can't shoot higher elevations, at elevations higher than themselves, or through walls. But with this, we can do that. And it's best against deep pools of creeper. It will also destroy multiple depths of creeper, so multiple layers. It will shoot straight through it. It auto targets the sickest creeper in range. And blasters are for Sin creeper. Mortars are for deep pools of creeper. It also draws a ton of energy. So be careful about that. Okay, I'm pausing immediately. Here's the problem with the map. You might notice there's a giant pit here. Well, once that pit fills up, we're gonna have a bigger problem. I'm gonna hit play now. And we will soon be getting that mortar, and we're gonna need it. We're gonna also need a ton of collectors right here, so we can get as much energy as possible. By the way, there's a disarm and then deactivate. Deactivate like stops it from shooting. Well, wait, no. Disarm stops it from shooting. Disactivate stops it from building the building. Now I'm gonna activate that again so it can keep on building. Now it's a very powerful weapon, but takes the full charge to shoot one shot. Well, not the full, a very high amount of charge, not the full charge. So the best placement for it would be right about there, and then put a relay right next to it. Now the good thing about these cannons is, well, all of the turrets, is that you can airdrop them. Although you have to pause the game and do it one at a time. Also, they can fly over all the creeper, so there's no, it won't just like destroy them as they're flying over. By the way, the reason I sent 3 is because they have a limited amount of energy, and I want to make sure that they have enough energy to last until this last pylon's built, and then they get refueled with more energy packets, which is what these little orbs are called. And now a ton more energy is gonna be sent down here. Yeah, so this is lower levels like this is sort of a choke point because the creepers are just gonna try and fill it. Also, if I move this into the air, it can also supply areas around it with energy as it's in the air. But it's sort of better to keep it on the ground like this. Because you know that area is gonna be safe. Like, you have a reason to actually keep that area safe. Like, I can do this, but I don't want to. It also gets rid of the power zone it creates. Also, if you try and place it down while that's going on, it will just interrupt what you're doing completely. Just disregard it. And guys, that's it for this video. Don't want to do too much time on this game, or this video specifically. I want to give you, like, I'm trying to do sort of videos. Feel free to like, subscribe, and watch some more of these many videos going to be shown on your screen right about now.